Hi guys, Mitch King with Trade Stocks America with a Thursday morning, September 16, 2010 daily stock report. Market still steadily moving up. Really nice type of trading action where it feels like Goldilocks. Everything's just right at last week or so. Here's the Dow up 0.4% for the day, and looks like we're still heading up here. It's not such a nervous market on the news, but it is still very sensitive to news. We have an upward bias, a very positive sentiment at the moment. We're getting some carryover from some positive comments and events, especially the election results from Delaware and New Hampshire today, which the market likes the idea that we won't have all the Democratic control for the White House, Senate, and the House. So the early signs that I've been saying that to look for are these local election results to see if the people vote against the incumbent and the House changes, or possibly the Senate, which I think is a long shot on the Senate. But it looks most likely that the House changes away from the Democrats to another party. And stocks should respond moving upward, and I'm thinking that could be starting at the very earliest. A little premature to make that call. That's my guess is what's starting right now. Nasdaq Composite just about that high of August 9th, up 0.5% today. S&P 500 up 1/3%, and that looks like that's poised to continue to creep up higher, which is a really steady, stable environment for stocks moving upward on a steady trend like this. Russell 2000's not been outperforming the other indexes like it did earlier this year, up 0.5% today. Now we have a couple news events that are important tomorrow is the jobless claims, the whole theme that the market's been looking at to see if we are going to have a recovery and how much of a recovery, and all eyes are on these jobs numbers tomorrow again. It was a favorable report last week, and if we can get some momentum or a follow-through tomorrow's report, then the market should respond favorably and continue to move upward like it's been doing. Let's take a look at a few stocks. Here's AZO. Let's take a close-up. You can see it bottomed here a couple days ago, and it's doing that same pattern and moving up for the last couple days. My best guess is that we continue to move up the same way we've been seeing on all these little bottoms on this nice long uptrend. Let's take a look at a wider view on this. Very typical what we want to see in a core holding on a long position. We didn't pick this stock up until the last couple weeks, but it still continues to make new all-time highs. Looks like we'll get that here in the next few days. Here's Google. Not much change today. Could be having a slight pullback here, maybe $15, $18 on this stock. It's $480 stock. Seeing some short-term sell signals for the more aggressive, active traders. This may be a good time to reduce or close this Google position. LDK Solar moving up higher, up 0.75% today. This short's not working, even though it made a lower low. So watch this closely. Don't let it go above yesterday's high, which at the bottom of this orange or pink arrow would be the high. And we want to see lower lows. I say keep a tight stop on it or outright close it if it moves up at all. Here's REXX, a short that's starting to accelerate on the downside, only down 0.25%. This should move down under 11 the way it's starting to act the last 2 days on the correction. Here's BIN, an uptrend still continuing to an all-time new high today. We're looking for CGA, China Green Agriculture, to move up, but it's been a real weak stock. It's kind of going through a bottoming process. If this drops anything close to that $8 level, you need to be closing out of that, especially if it goes below 8. MCP finally turned over today. Molycorp, metals and mining category, down 8.9% today. First real down day. That's what we were looking for. It should have some follow through on the downside. If anyone's still short, I know that we put in there to consider covering that short yesterday. And here we go. It starts correcting today. Some of these bull shorts, or most of them, really take a high tolerance for risk. And you got to be able to handle stock going against you for a little bit. It's a whole different mindset than scalping. So it looks like to me we're heading down on this one. If you're still short, I'd hold on to this. I'd hold on to this short a little longer and see how it acts if it gets down to that $18 figure that we originally were looking for. CMG, all-time new high again today, up 0.7% today. Here's MGA down 1.4%. It's still okay. We're on the uptrend. We're looking for a good entry point, or if you're already long, I think we're still fine. We're looking for this to bounce off this uptrend line. Like to see it hold this $75 figure at the very low end and move up back up into the low 80s again. We're looking for this to go to a higher high and continue this uptrend in this channel. Similar to VMW like this one, we want it real steady. This is lower volatility. Looking for Crocs to move up here. It has higher lows, but it's not making new highs or higher highs. So it's stuck a little bit. I think this will break through here in the next couple of trading days to the upside. So you guys take care. You know the routine. Put the odds in your favor. Looks like scalping environment is going to be good both long and short. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.